welcome to Miller Field for today's district baseball. Tonight's matchup is between the Cowley Warriors, who will be the visiting team, and the Eastern Valley Riverhawks, who will be your home team. Please remember that sportsmanship is our top priority. Please be respectful of all players, coaches, fans, and umpires. And now for your starting lineup. First for the Warriors. Leading off at shortstop, number 13, Chase Canucky. At center field, number 4, Connor Sears. On the mound, number 11, Caleb Vanilek. At first, number 7, Cole Vanderhyde. At second base, number 20, Austin Pinnick. At third base, number 16, Wayne Vanderhyde. In the right field, number 12, Beth Buffine.
What do you think, Steve? We lean right about here?
Yeah, that'll work.
What you need to know?
I think we need to go on the other way. And left field, number 8, Brandon Spain. The Warriors are coached by Michael Braun, Grant Buckman, and Dan Pedley. And now for your Riverhawks. Leading off at shortstop, number 4, Carson Fegan. Doing the catching, number 18, Brig Foreman. At first base, number 10, Connor Gruver. On the mound, number 17, Nate Britton. In center field, number 5, Austin Brandon. In left field, number 20, Justin Weber. At third base, number 11, Ashton Ewing. In right field, number 9, Ace Ewing. And at second base, number 3, Ace Gruber. Your Riverhawks are coached by Derek Irwin, Matt Nash, and Blake Foreman. Your officials tonight are John Umland and Brad Dorn. Now we ask that you please rise and move your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Junior Miller Field in Miles, Iowa for a second-round matchup between the visitors from Kalamazoo-Wheatland, the Warriors, and your hometown Eastern Valley Riverhawks. Both teams come in with fine records. Of course, the Riverhawks are undefeated, 13-0, and your Cal-Wheatland Warriors come in with a 10-4 record. So quite a pitching matchup tonight, and this is Ray Borman, and I'll send you over to my partner, Billy Trinkham, to fill you in a little bit on the pitching matchup.
Yeah, we sure do got a good one tonight. Possibly two of the best pitchers in the conference here going. Between the two, 145 strikeouts on the season. And remember, everyone, this is a shortened season. They didn't even get hardly half their games in. So that's a lot of strikeouts for two pitchers. Only one loss between the two of them. And, yeah, it's going to be, I would expect a low-scoring game here tonight. It's going to be a good pitching matchup, I think.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good, Billy. And now I'll get you to the starting lineups here. First, for your Cal Wheatland Warriors, the shortstop, Chase Canuck. Batting second, your center fielder, Connor Shear. Pitching tonight, batting third, Caleb Banowitz. The cleanup hitter, Cole Vanderheiden, the first baseman. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Austin Henning. Third baseman, batting sixth, Lane Vanderheiden. And batting seventh, Seth Buthian. Batting eighth, the DH, Brian Forrett. And the second baseman is Thomas Jacoby. And then your ninth place hitter, the left fielder, Magnus Sands. I'll get to the EV lineup later on here. So here we go.
Got a 2-0 count right away here on the leadoff hitter.
There's a ground ball out to second. Nice hop.
There's a good start for the Riverhawks.
Yep. Aiden Groover over to first to his brother. One quick out.
You kind of surprised to see him swing on 2-0 there, the leadoff batter, or were you expecting to?
I actually was. Really, I didn't think they'd swing there. So kind of help Nate out a little bit maybe until he settles.
Like I said at the start, a couple good pitchers, maybe if you get both coaches are telling their batters as soon as you get that first good strike, it doesn't matter the count, go ahead and take a swing on it if you think you can do some damage with it. So we'll see if that's the approach all night for both teams.
Yeah, and there's strike one right away. Just what you said there, if I was coaching, that'd be my key to the game. Hitting early and often in the count.
Yep.
Because I think both pitchers are going to be around the plate pretty good tonight. So, and there he is, 0-2, Trinkhamp's up ahead.
Yeah, this is the exact situation I'm talking about right here. When you get down in the count and with both these pitchers, with Nate and Banowitz on the other side for Cal Wheat, they can really go to anything in an 0-2 count. Ooh.
Just got a piece of it. Borman almost hung on for the strikeout. 0-2 yet the count. What do you think he's going to come with here, Bill?
Well, that was a fastball there on 0-2. Looked like he tried going low fastball. He might try to go high fastball on him here. I don't think he's ready to throw that curveball right away yet.
Right. There's a ground ball to first. Groover picks it up, steps on the bag for 2 outs. 2 easy plays so far for the Riverhawks. So 2 up, 2 down. And that brings up, we'll probably talk about him a lot tonight, but Caleb Banowitz is quite a player and quite a hitter. I forget where. I know he's going off to school somewhere for
Kirkwood,
baseball.
I believe, is where he's playing baseball. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
I think you're right.
Definitely a pretty good talent.
Ooh, just outside. Trinkhamp didn't get the outside corner call there.
He'll be one where you'll definitely see Nate trying to hit corners here tonight, maybe mixing in a curveball early, trying to throw him off a little bit. You don't want to let him put a good swing on it early on in the game.
Right. And it looks like the Riverhawks have put a little bit of a shift on for him too.
Yeah.
He kind of a dead pull hitter, I believe, the way it looks to me.
Just noticed that. Don't see a whole lot of that in high school baseball, do you?
No, you don't. Yeah, they're kind of working around him here. It's 3-0. There he gets the call. Back in there now.
I wouldn't be totally surprised if Nate went curveball here on 3. Kind of an odd curveball count, but like I said, with a hitter like that up, wouldn't surprise me one bit. And he did.
Yep.
Just
all
missed with
4.
it.
Probably not a bad walk. Not that you want to walk anybody, but
nope. Go ahead and pick your poison with the next guy.
Yep. Now comes the cleanup hitter, the first baseman, Cole Vanderheiden.
Is this 4 left-handed batters for them to start the game?
Looks like it, right in a row, 4 of them. Pretty unusual.
Yep. A lot of action over on the right side of the field, it looks like, for the Riverhawks tonight.
All right, we got a runner on first with 2 outs now with the cleanup hitter up. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, first baseman. 3 outs. So, at the end of a half inning of play, no score. Riverhawks coming up to bat.
Cookie's Fitness and Tanning, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston, is a beautiful and spacious place to work out and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Cookie's Fitness offers boot camp classes designed to build strength and fitness, a variety of exercise machines, and has tanning beds. Start getting fit today at Cookie's Fitness and Tanning in Preston. Phone 563-689-4921 for member rates and class schedules.
If you're planning a new building, remodeling, or have a repair job, Eastern Iowa Plumbing and Heating of Sebula can take care of your plumbing and heating needs. They're experienced in plumbing and heating and specialize in residential, industrial, and light commercial work. They offer Navy and tankless water heaters, York furnaces, and AC units, and are able to offer financing on plumbing, HVAC, and well service. Call owner Brandon Marburger of Eastern Iowa Plumbing and Heating of Sebula today at 563-357-1148.
All right, back to action now. Banowitz finished his warm-up tosses, and he's going to go after the leadoff hitter for the Riverhawks, freshman Carson Fegan. So we'll get through the lineup here after his at-bat here. Good little leadoff hitter for us all year.
Yeah, Carson's done a great job in the leadoff spot. Hit 405 average for him on the year so far.
And he attacks right away, right back to the box. So Banowitz gets it. 1 pitch, 1 out. But I look for us to see that tonight because he pounds the strike zone.
I like the early swing there. Caleb's a guy that he's going to pound the strike zone. A lot of velocity, a good curveball. I'd jump on him as soon as you can.
Yep.
Another good hitter at the top of the order for the Riverhawks here. Brig warming up.
Yep, Brig. Boy, did he have a nice game the other night in the first round of the tournament. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, drew a walk. Yep, the boys were up there taking their cuts.
Yep, that's exactly the approach I think you're going to have if you want to put up some runs on him tonight.
Yep. So we're looking at strike 1 right away to Borman. He's been a nice little catcher for us all season too this year.
Yep.
There he gets him for strike 2.
It's a pretty good curveball.
Yeah, got him in a hole here. Had him out front on that. Ooh, there he froze him on strike 3. So that's 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the first. And up comes sophomore first baseman Connor Groover. I'm going to finish out the lineup here too then. Nate Trinkamp on deck, batting 4th. Austin Franzen, center field, batting 5th. Justin Weber, left field, batting 6th. Ashton Hewling, batting 7th, playing 3rd base. Aiden Hewling, right field, batting 8th. And Aiden Groover, batting 9th and at 2nd base.
Quick 2-0 count here for Connor.
But you know, Bill, I still think be swinging here if you like it.
I was just going to say the same thing. If he gets a fastball he likes here in the strike zone, you got to take a swing at it.
Yep.
You don't know how many of these situations you're going to have tonight, and like we said early on, you're going to want to be attacking any good-looking pitch you get from either of these pitchers.
And just misses the outside corner for 3-0 now. Now I would say, he'll take.
I think the take is probably on here, but you never know. Connor might surprise us here and swing away.
There he takes one right down the middle. And you know, I was looking today on some of the stats. We have 6 of our starting lineup players batting well over 400 this season.
Yeah. Ooh. Connor thought he had ball 4. The ump decided differently.
And that runs the count full now.
Looked like a 3-1 curveball from Banowitz there, so that's both pitchers that have gone to 3-1 curveballs here now in the first inning. You've seen their skill sets on display early on.
Yep. Ooh, he just missed. That was a tough one to take, but he took it. Now we'll see what the seniors can do here with 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom of the first inning here. Nice night here. It looks like a nice crowd here tonight for the second round action.
Yeah, I played here for 5 years, and I've been coming to games for 2 years now, and I think this is probably the biggest crowd I've ever seen at a game. It's good to see a lot of people come support both teams tonight.
Ooh, and Nate took one right down the middle there for strike 1. Runner not getting too big a lead either. Ooh, he chased one there. 0-2, I think.
Yep.
Don't know for sure, but I think this lefty's probably pretty tough to run on, too.
Yeah. Yeah, Connor, I think only 2 stolen bases on the season, it looks like.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't expect to see him running, but on an 0-2 count, you never know.
Right after him. Puts Trinkamp down on strikes and finishes the Riverhawks in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits. So at the end of 1, score 0-0.
Your local authorized Toro dealer in the Preston area is Girardi Outdoor Power, owned and operated by Matt Girardi. Need a new Toro snowblower, push or riding lawnmower, or blower? They have it. They also specialize in small engine repair. So if you've got a lawnmower, snowblower, or small engine that needs fixing, bring it in. Call Matt today for more information on how he can help you with your small engine needs. Girardi Outdoor Power, 103 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. Phone 563-689-3003. Find them on Facebook.
Serving eastern Iowa and western Illinois is Gruen Electric of Sebula. They do new home electrical installation, remodels of all types, numerous electrical services for farm and livestock buildings, including shops, grain bins, and service, and install home and industrial generators. They also have a wide range of LED lighting and are very knowledgeable as to what would work best for your specific needs. Contact Jeff Gruen for more information on how Gruen Electric of Sebula can help you. Phone 563-249-9326.
Okay, we're just about ready to resume action again. Trinkamp finishing up his warm-up tosses. And we're going to have Austin Henning, the second baseman, leading off. He'll be followed by Lane Vanderheiden and then Seth Bethian. And you know, like Billy said earlier, there's some pretty incredible stats on these 2 pitchers. As far as Trinkamp, 5 wins, no losses, 63 strikeouts, ERA in the low 1.2 something, I think. Just had a real fine senior season. And he starts him off with a strike at the knees.
I'll tell you what, if both pitchers are executing that pitch there tonight, the knee-high fastball, it's going to be a tough night for all these hitters.
Yep, that ground ball will be.
Yep, infielders get a lot of work tonight if that pitch is running.
There's one up high for 1-1.
Both pitchers had a walk in the first inning, but managed to get out of it with no damage, so we'll see how they both come back in the second.
Another one right
There's
at
that,
the knees.
Yeah,
There's
knee-high
that.
fastball. That a lot of hitters don't want too much to do with that, and if they do, it's going to be a ground ball somewhere most of the time. See if Nate goes back to that or if he tries burying a curveball here. Yep.
Strike 3. Is that his first one of the night?
That was.
Yep.
First strikeout.
He's another one between him and Banowitz. They can get that strikeout pitch going, and it wouldn't be shocking to see them both hit the double digits if such a thing happened.
I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think Caleb had 13 or 12 the other night against Springville.
Yes, he did.
I was not here for the game, but I heard that he threw a pretty good game.
Yep. There's a ball inside on the next batter, Lane Vanderheiden, the third baseman. just a little bit low. Didn't quite get that one. A little below the knees. 2-0 the count. There he gets a foul ball. 2-1 the count. We've got one out here in the top of the second inning. No score. A little high and inside. 3-1 the count. And the pitch. And he walked him. So that's a one-out walk now, and that'll bring up Seth Bethian.
We'll see if the Warriors try to get a base runner going here or not. Couple good pitchers on the mound. It wouldn't surprise me if both teams had a lot of steals or possibly bunts on here.
Trinkham looking for that ground ball, double play ball if he can get it.
Runner, thought he was going.
Yep. Ball one high here. Runner getting his lead. Throw down by Borman, but runner back. Not a bad idea.
He not call that one a strike?
Looks like ball two.
Looked like a pretty good pitch.
Yes,
sometimes that can be tough on the umpire when the catcher jumps out like that, but hopefully Nate can come back here with a couple strikes, find his rhythm.
Oh, and there's 3-0 now. Yeah, you get to this part of the order, you don't really want to be putting them on without.
Yeah. Got to come back with some strikes here now. There's one.
Oh, a little high.
Man.
Back-to-back walks now. A little threat going for Cal Wheat. Brings up the DH, Brian Forrett.
That's 3 walks here early on for Nate. He needs to.
That's kind of unusual.
Yeah, for a guy that didn't walk too many hitters throughout the year, he needs to settle down a little bit. Might be some nerves running high right now.
And actually, the guy that's up right now, he's probably Cal Wheat's second best pitcher.
Yep.
He usually goes when Banowitz doesn't.
Yep, he finished off the game for him the other night against Springville. I got to see the last few innings of that. He threw pretty well.
There's a strike. Starts him off with one here. Runners both getting their leads. There's a little pop-up. Trinkamp going to take it himself, I believe. That's a big second out. Now it comes up the 9th place hitter, Magnus Sands, the left fielder.
Yeah, it was a nice job of Nate coming back there after a couple of walks, firing in some strikes. Now get the 9 hitter here and get out of the inning.
Yep.
Don't want to put him on here for the top of the order to come up with a couple guys on base.
There looks like a foul ball. Drops out of reach. Starts him off strike one. Yep, 2 outs, runners on first and second. And there's strike 2 quickly.
I think this is a situation here where Nate's got to be smart here. You don't.
Yes.
You don't want to give him a cookie, even though it's a 9 hitter.
But you know what? I think he could go right after him. I really do. And he does.
That was a good pitch.
2 strikeouts in the inning. He escapes damage. So at the end of 1.5 innings of play, the score 0-0.
Did you know Heritage Mutual Insurance Company has become one of Iowa's premier insurance companies? We specialize in farm, homeowners, and renters insurance. We're a local Iowa company providing solid insurance protection with outstanding claim service. To find out how Heritage Mutual Insurance can help you, visit our website at www.heritagemutual.net for a listing of our products and agents. Heritage Mutual Insurance is a Grinnell Mutual member company and has been protecting thousands of Iowa properties just like yours since 1874. before. Isn't it time we helped you?
It's all happening at the Homeport Bar, right along the mighty Mississippi in Sebula. Rick and Glenna Zaruba, owners of the Homeport Bar and great supporters of Easton Valley Riverhawks, invite you to stop in for a great time and fun with your friends. There's always something going on at the Homeport. Check out their Facebook page and find out what's coming up next, including live music. Stop in soon at the Homeport Bar, 515 River Street in Sebula. Go Riverhawks!
All right, now Austin Franzen steps in to face Banowitz now. He takes a nice rip for strike one. I got a few stats for you with Franzen. Yeah, Trinkamp I consider our ace yet, but it's quite a duo. He's got 7 wins, an ERA of .59 with 44 Ks. Leads actually the league batting average, .571.
Wow.
With 7 doubles. So, yeah, he's in a hole here, though, 0-2, against a tough pitcher. A little bit high.
Nice job to lay off that fastball after he just went to that curveball right there before. Kind of looks like it's coming in that same direction. You think that curveball might drop in, but it's nice. It's a good job to lay that off.
And he stays off another one a little bit high.
Yeah, I noticed here looking at the stats that Austin has an on-base percentage of .620 this year. That's,
wow.
I mean, for anyone at home that doesn't know what that might mean, that means he's on base about 62% of his at-bats, which is almost unheard of in baseball. So.
And he takes a cut but goes down. Banowitz got that strikeout pitch going. I believe that's 3 out of 4 now.
Yep, 3 already for him.
And that brings up senior Jessen Weber. See what he can do with him. And then Ashton Hewling on deck. And the pitch. Yep. The ump ain't calling that one up the letters. You got to stay off that.
Yep. High fastball. Looks like anything really above about the belt or the belly button tonight is a no-go for the ump. So hopefully both teams are aware of that up at the plate. There's another
one. Yep. The way he's around the plate, though, boy, I'd be ready here if I was Weber.
Absolutely. It's a good swing.
Took his cut. Come up empty. And here's the pitch. Another one. 2-2 now. He's came back on him. And the pitch. A little bit low. Good take. That runs the count full now.
That was a good pitch by Banowitz. Nice job by Justin to lay off a close one there. Looked like a curveball in 2-2. I would expect a fastball here on 3-2. We'll see if Justin takes a big swing at one.
There's a ground ball. Shortstop's got it. Nice play for the second out of the inning. That brings up freshman Ashton Hewling.
He had the game-winning RBI single the other night.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty neat to see out of a young kid.
One thing I noticed with the Riverhawks Saturday night against Bellevue Marquette is they did a great job hitting the ball 1 through 9, it seemed like. Top of the order was hitting, middle of the order was hitting the ball, even the bottom of the order was coming through with some big hits for them.
Yep, that's for sure.
That's what it takes to win district games in high school for sure. I mean, a lot of the pitchers know your top of the order guys. They know how dangerous they are, and they come after you a little carefully. And I think a lot of it falls on the guys at the bottom of the order to come through.
Yep. And he takes a cut. Foul ball, 1-1 the count with 2 outs here. Bottom half of the second inning. No score. About what we thought would happen, probably.
No surprise to anyone that knew these 2 pitchers coming into tonight. I don't want to say this too early, but at the pace this game's going, it could look like 1 or 2 runs could win this ball game for either team.
Yes, it does. And Hewling takes one high for ball 2. And tonight's winner is going to be playing Saturday night in the district final out at Alburnett, Iowa. Ooh, there he took one for a strike. 2-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's playing in that other game tonight. I know Alburnett is one of the teams, obviously. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm thinking maybe they're playing North Cedar. Because I
be.
think they beat Midland. Yep. Well, Hewling's run the count full now. He better be ready, though.
Yeah. There's a pretty good chance this one's going to be in the zone. I'd be ready to put the bat on the ball here.
And he does. Nice single up the middle for the freshman. Now comes his brother up. Aiden Hewling, a left-hander.
Good swing by the freshman there.
I tell you, I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Just one short year ago, these two brothers played some junior high ball for me and my son last summer, and here they are now a year later. The development in them has really been something.
Yeah, a lot of these kids.
Yes.
Carson Fegan at the top of the order, only a freshman. Brigg Borman, both of the Groover twins.
Yep. 6 out of 9 are sophomores and freshmen that are starting. So here we go with 2 outs now.
Hewling's got a quick 0-1 count on him.
There he's at there. There he's going to get down there, gets away from the catcher. Do have a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs.
See if the Riverhawks can work a little magic here with 2 outs. Be nice to get that run across early.
Yep. And we have a 1-1 count on the batter. He's getting a nice lead out at second. Pitch low.
Good take. Banowitz just missing that one there. That was that knee-high fastball that Nate had there that last inning. Just missed it by about an inch or two.
You know, if nothing else, we're working. He's pitched a few pitches this inning.
A couple deep counts this inning for sure.
He went after one up a little high. Count evens up at 2-2 with 2 out in the bottom of the second. And right down the middle, took strike 3 for the 4th strikeout for Banowitz. That ends the second inning. No score.
Jesse Jepson at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart just off Highway 64 in Miles is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. From basic automotive maintenance like oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues, stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store items, along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart in Miles. Find them on Facebook. First you have to rake it, then thatch it, then fertilize it, then you have to mow it like 50 times each summer. Tired of doing all that lawn work? Enjoy the summer and let K&K Green Acres Lawn Care Services of Preston do it all for you, including spraying, fertilizing, aeration, as well as snow and rock removal. They're the experts at lawn care and can help you with all your lawn maintenance needs. Give owner Corey Driscoll a call at 563-689-4923 to start a program today. K&K Green Acres Lawn Care Services of Preston.
Okay, back to action again. Top of the 3rd inning. Cal Wheats got the leadoff batter up, Chase Canuck. Followed by Connor Shear and then Caleb Banowitz.
Ooh, that looked like a pretty good pitch there to start him off.
Doesn't look like the corners are quite getting called tonight so far. That would look like a pretty good pitch. Same one, but he swung at that one.
It looked like about the same spot.
1-1 the count now. This kid's a pretty good hitter, too. I've seen some stats on him, batting about 300. There he hits a hard one, but right at the second baseman. For the first out, Groover to Groover.
That's 2 ground outs to second base for Kanaki tonight.
Yep.
Couple hard hit balls, but right at the second baseman.
Now we got the 2-hitter up. Connor Shear, the center fielder.
He had,
you know what he did the first time up?
Had a ground out to Connor Groover at first base. Wow. That outside corner, unless we got a tough angle out here, that outside corner looks like it's not there tonight so far.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
There's a good pitch.
Yep, 1-1 the count.
But, I mean, if the umpire's got a tight strike zone, it's up to the pitchers to recognize that. You got to adjust to it. It's playoff baseball now. Both pitchers are going to have to be on top of their game.
1 out, 1-1 the count. Another foul ball, so Trinkamp gets ahead. Be nice to see him get the sack because up comes Caleb Banowitz
You'd
next.
like to see Banowitz with nobody on base and 2 outs.
There's a ball low. 2-2 evens the count.
We'll see what Nate decides to go with here. I couldn't really tell what that last pitch was. It was in the dirt, but didn't look like a curveball. Might have tried to change up there. There was a curveball. Left it up.
That runs the count full. That's the only thing affected Trinkham tonight is the walks. 3 walks, no hits yet. Little pop up to short. Carson Fegan snags it for the second out.
Yeah, that's a big one there. Like we mentioned, have Banowitz up with nobody on base.
I'm sure that's what Coach Irwin and them were hoping for a lot tonight, to have him come up with nobody on. Then they can pitch around him a little bit if they want to.
Yeah, looking at his stats here, he's got a .585 on base percentage and 3 home runs to go with him so far this year. So definitely a guy you want to be careful with up there.
Yep.
Looked like Nate made a pretty good pitch, but just missed outside on that first one.
Oh, just missed. The shift was there, but base hit with 2 outs. So that brings up the cleanup hitter, Cole Vanderheiden, the first baseman now. You know what he did the first time, Bill? Or
he was a ground out to Groover at first base as well to end the first inning.
Yep.
A lot of ground, like I said, in the first inning, a lot of ground balls to the right side so far for Cal Wheat. A couple left-handed bats up there. I see Vanderheiden is the team leader in RBIs for the Warriors as a freshman, so that's pretty good.
There's a fly ball. I don't know if anybody's going to get that. Nice play by the right fielder, Hewling. Nice running catch to end the inning.
Great hustle out there.
Yes. So at the end of 2.5 now, the score is still 0-0.
Keeney Welding and Custom Fabrication, owned and operated by Dick Keeney of Miles, has been serving the Miles area for years with trusted quality work. They have the experience to work with you from the design concept through the finished product. Products that are practical and functional. What's your next project? Need something fabricated? Something welded? Contact Keeney Welding and Custom Fabrication, 659 Ferry Road in Miles. Phone 563-682-7699.
Cundy Excavating and Trucking has the equipment and workers ready to work for you, whether it be demolition, basements, hauling, waterways, or natural resources conservation service work. Let them help you with your next project. Call Dwayne Cundy at Cundy Excavating and Trucking of Spragueville at 563-593-3142 or 563-689-4921. That's Cundy Excavating and Trucking of Spragueville.
Okay, now the 9th place hitter up here in the bottom of the 3rd, Aiden Groover. Boy, the other night he sure was attacking the ball. He had a ground rule double and another one hit way down the left field line. He was really hitting the ball hard Saturday night.
Good swing there on the first pitch, just missing that one. Be nice to get him on base right away for the Riverhawks. A lot of speed there. Try to get him around.
I think he does lead the team. I think I seen somewhere where it was either 13, 14 stolen bases.
17 is what I have.
17
17 of 18 on the year. Ooh, good curveball.
Yep, he's got him down on the count now. 0-2, not a good place to be against this tough lefty.
Yeah, I think my mindset in the box at this point when you get down 0-2 to a guy that's throwing this hard with a good curveball is at that point I think you really got to sit on one pitch or the other and hope you get it. It's on 0-2 and the way he can mix those up. Yep,
right down the pipe. Now let's see how the second time around, now that everybody's got a look at him. We're back to the top of the order with Carson Fegan.
He had a first pitch ground ball that he hit pretty hard, but Banowitz was able to snag it in the first inning. That was Banowitz's 5th strikeout of the night, by the way. So he's got that strikeout pitch going early.
Strike one to Fegan. And you know, you look at Cal Wheat, their record's 10-4. I was looking it up. Some quality losses. They lost a doubleheader to North Lynn, who's a very, very good 2A school. Comanche is a pretty good ball club. They lost a tight game. And
you could be seeing both those teams out at the state tournament in 2A for sure.
Yep.
Ooh,
there's a little looper. The shortstop's going to be there, though. That's out number 2 now. See what Borman does this second time around. Was he down on strikes the first time?
He struck out looking his first at bat. See if the Riverhawks can get a little 2-out magic working here.
Yep.
Break goes down here. It'd be an otherwise quick inning for Banowitz here in the 3rd.
And he takes the ball low. Two outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
I was just thinking in my head, I wonder how many pitches Banowitz has tonight, but I don't think pitch count's a worry for either of these coaches tonight. I think both pitchers are in this one for the long run, if I had to guess.
Yep. One game at a time now, no looking ahead to Saturday.
Yep. I've definitely seen that happen before playing. When I was in high school ball, definitely seen a couple teams thought they were going to have a first-round easy matchup and went with their 2nd or 3rd pitcher trying to save their top one, but
now we've got a good 3-0 count. I wouldn't be afraid to bet he makes him work a little if coach don't have him take 2 in a row, maybe.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, really only, if I had to, I think only one hard hit ball really for the Riverhawks tonight, the single for Healing last inning, so.
Right. Both teams, one hit each.
Yep, 1 hit each so far.
And there's ball 4, did good at bat.
2nd walk of the game for Banowitz.
See what Groover's got in mind now. He actually leads the club in RBIs with 20.
421 batting average, 554 on base percentage. Those are some pretty good stats. Leads the team in walks at 14. Really been possibly the main contributor to this Riverhawk lineup. Him and Franzen have been 2 of the best bats right here in the middle of the order, cleaning up the guys that are on base at the top of the order, Brigg and Carson Fegan.
Looks like we got a pinch runner now for Borman. Looks like the Felke. Hootie, we call him. Hootie Felke.
Not a super big lead over there.
No.
Probably not a bad idea with.
There's ball 1.
I'm going to assume Banowitz has a pretty good move from that left side, so.
What was a quickly pitched inning is starting to now throw a few more again.
That's what you want to see from the Riverhawks, though. Don't quit after a couple quick outs. Make him work regardless of how many outs, score, count, all that. You want to make a guy like this work as hard as possible every pitch. Good swing.
Good cut by Groover. Comes up empty, though. So that makes the count 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Felke on first.
I think that's the type of swing you want right there in 1-0. Look for a fastball and
swing the ball outside.
Swing hard at it.
You know, he's probably a tough pitcher to put a hit and run on right here even because the swings and misses come too often.
I think base runners are going to be so rare in this game that you're not going to want to run yourself into outs.
2-2 now.
And I don't have Felke's stats up here, but I'm not 100% sure how many steals he has this year. I don't think the Riverhawks are going to be wanting to run into outs.
Well,
he can go there.
now he can go.
3-2 count for Connor?
Yeah, now we got a full count on Groover. Well, we actually got some pitches out of him now this inning.
Well, that's back-to-back innings now. The Riverhawks have had a guy in scoring position. They're definitely making Banowitz work a little bit.
There's ball 4.
2 walks tonight for Connor now.
Now let's see what Trinkkamp can do here with 2 outs. See if he can't deliver the RBI hit.
Well, they always talk about can the pitcher help himself out here, and he's literally going to be helping himself out here if he can get a hit with, like we said, runs are going to be rare in this game.
Runners will be off with the crack of the bat here now with 2 out. There he takes the ball low.
That's 3 walks I noticed already for Banowitz tonight.
Yes, and I think
I don't have his walk numbers up here, but I don't think he had very many.
I don't either. And now he just hits Trinkkamp with a pitch to load the bases now.
Lost a curveball there, got Nate in the foot.
Boy, now the Franzens, see what happens.
Yeah, we were talking up his stats pretty good his last at-bat. We'll see if he can come through for the Riverhawks. This would be a huge
Oh, boy.
hit. Even, I mean, a hit doesn't even have to do it. Banowitz has 2 walks and a hit by pitch in the inning. If you can work a deep count and draw a walk potentially, just anything to get a run across.
Looks like they want to talk it over. Coach come out and got the whole infield in there. They're talking it over now with the bases loaded. Got Felke on third. We got, who is that out on second? Brigg out on second base and Trinkkamp first base. 2 outs. Felke's got to get a little bit of a lead, too, just in case you get a ball get away.
He's just thinking that as well. He needs to be ready over there at third, and I think that's what Coach is talking to him about right now.
I think so. Yep.
Banowitz is working out of the windup, too. Definitely got a chance to get a good secondary jump. Good
nice
swing.
cut.
That's a good swing. Riverhawks just need one of these good swings to come through for him. Just don't matter if it's a hard hit or a blooper somewhere. Just got to get one to drop.
Oh, we give him that one. Little bit below the knees, but he got the call.
Yep.
Now Franzen's in a little bit of a hole here, 0-2. And struck him out to finish the Riverhawks off. So at the end of 3 innings of play, we've got no score.
Do you have several devices using your internet at one time? Do you like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet for the internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and Lorix security camera systems. Miles Telephone in Miles, phone 563-682-7111, online at milestelephone.com. Let Premier Home Furnishings of Clinton and Maquoketa help decorate your home with affordable home furnishings and furniture. The options are endless to create the most comfortable and stylish living space for you and your family. Choose from Ashley Furniture, TVs, and mattresses that work best for you and your lifestyle. Premier Home Furnishings also features free home delivery and is owned by Jamie and Rick Sieverding with 2 locations to serve you in Clinton and Maquoketa. Find them on Facebook.
Okay, we're moving right along here now. Top of the 4th inning. And up for the Warriors, your second baseman, Austin Henning. He'll be followed by Lane Vanderheiden and then Seth Bouthian.
Henning was a strikeout victim, his first at-bat in the 2nd inning. See what he does here. First pitch swinging.
Foul ball, so Trinkkamp starts ahead now. And here's the pitch. Nice play again by, a little bit of an errant throw. The first baseman couldn't handle it. That would have to be an error.
Yeah. That'll be an error on the second baseman there.
Now up comes Lane Vanderheiden. I wouldn't be
Yep.
too sure that they wouldn't. I don't know what kind of speed that Henning's got, but I think they'll be putting something in order
I
here.
would guess that the bunt's going to be on here.
Yep, I would too.
Yeah, that one might hurt, especially the leadoff hitter. You hate to see errors anytime, but putting the leadoff guy on base in a 0-0 game like this can be a dangerous thing.
Little bit low, ball one.
Yeah, going back to that error on the second baseman there, I think that's just one of those, he kind of made a rush throw, thought he had a little less time than what he did, but Riverhawks can bounce back from it.
Strike. And actually, I thought first baseman was capable of maybe handling that throw.
Yeah, definitely one he could have had, but
Yep.
you hope sometimes that your second baseman gives you a little bit better throw, but that's all right. Riverhawks could get a ground ball here and make up for it.
Got a 1-1 count here in the top half of the fourth inning. Runner on first and nobody out.
Oh,
Wow. That one looked pretty close.
he hasn't shown bunt yet in the first 3 pitches, so I see the coach is giving him a sign over there. Could be a hit and run, or maybe he'll try and bunt here now.
There's a solid single to left. Now they do have a threat going. First and second, nobody out here. Now I would have to think the bunt's in order because actually the senior's coming up next, that Brian Forrett, so I wouldn't doubt whether Boothian won't lay one down.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of alignment the Riverhawks go with on defense here too. First and second. We'll see if the third baseman comes in or if they're going to have Connor come in from first base to try and field the bunt. You definitely want one or the other coming in. You don't want to make your pitcher have to work for it.
Probably a good decision.
Yep.
Nicely done with the bunt. Moves the runners up second and third. We'll see what Trinkcamp can do now with the 8th place hitter and the 9th hitter coming up.
I don't think a squeeze would be on here, but it looks like Irwin might come out and talk to him about it if they potentially do.
Now it looks like the whole infield is going to join in. Probably not a bad idea to.
What are you doing in this situation if you're worried about the squeeze here? Bring your third baseman in?
Tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't believe the squeeze will happen here. I ain't saying it can't, but I think that senior might just hit away here.
Yeah.
That Brian Forrett. If it was the next hitter up, then I might think, yeah, they're gonna. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I would. I mean, even if you don't think the squeeze is on here, I'd definitely bring the third baseman in. And he's one thing that on squeeze plays, his most important key is the third baseman's got to be aware of that base runner. As soon as he sees him taking off, he's got to be yelling and letting everyone know so that his catcher knows, his pitcher knows. Everyone's got to be knowing at that point that that runner's going home and the play's at the plate if you got one.
Yep, looks like he's got the Hewling creeping in there a little.
Yep. Got to keep an eye on him all the way up to the pitch.
And he starts him off with a strike, swinging away, which doesn't mean he couldn't all of a sudden with one strike lay one down again for the squeeze.
A lot of coaches would rather have him do that instead of kind of takes away gives them a little more element of surprise. They think you swing away on that first pitch and the squeeze plays off. Got him.
Get him at home there. Yeah. And they do. Nice play by the third baseman. Hewling had to go up high to snag it. Nice throw to the plate to Borman for the second out. That's huge. Now we got the 9 hitter up. Whole different situation. It's still a threat. First and third, 2 outs. But it looks a whole lot better for the Riverhawks now.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Nathan getting a ground ball there and a great play by the third baseman. Fielding it on time, not making a rush throw and knowing how much time he had. That can be tough in that situation. We just saw it there at second base. You think you got a little less time than you do and you kind of rush the throw. Nice job by Ashton, I think, over there at third base.
I think they're just going to let the runner go
Yep,
if he
I'd let
goes
him
in.
go. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
they had him right away.
yeah, they
I don't know
did.
if Healing wasn't expecting it at third base. Brigg kind of double pumped that one.
I think he got the. Is that right? The count's 0-2 now?
0-1, I think.
0-1 it must be.
I think that was first pitch of the at-bat, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that's the scoreboard's right.
Nope. Yeah, umpire just told him 0-1.
Now 0-2.
0-2. Big pitch here for Nate to work out of this after having first and second with no outs.
And you know that honestly, it'll put a little pressure on Brigg back there if
Yeah.
it's the curve, but he's good at keeping him in front of him.
He's done a great job all year of blocking him. I don't see why you would lose your trust in him now. But a lot of times it comes down to the pitcher. If Nate makes one, Nate doesn't throw a good enough pitch that Brigg can't get a. Ooh.
Got him to chase one.
Yeah, I don't know how he put a bat on that one. That was up around the neck.
You know what? I think I might go back there again on 0-2.
Yeah, probably. We'll see what he does.
Yep.
There we
And
go.
strike three. Gets out of the jam. Nicely done by the Riverhawks.
Great job by Nate working out of that there.
So we're going to the bottom half of the fourth inning with no score.
Been an offender bender lately? Don't know who to contact to fix your car? Look no further than Rick's Body Shop in Preston to help you with your paint and body needs from start to finish, specializing in getting your vehicle back on the road in a timely manner. Rick's Body Shop is owned and operated by Rick and Glenna Zavruba and is located at 511 West White Street in Preston. Call Rick today at 563-689-4905 to get your car looking better than new.
Are you being rewarded whenever you use your debit or credit card? You should be. At Clinton National Bank, our customers earn scorecard reward points every time they use our debit or credit cards. Points can be easily redeemed for things like national retailer gift cards, name brand merchandise, hotel and airline travel. Get the rewards you deserve. Ask about scorecard rewards, found exclusively at Clinton National Bank.
Okay, after getting out of that jam in the top of the fourth, let's see what the Riverhawks can come up with. We've got the left fielder Weber up, who grounded hard to short last time for the out. Banowitz definitely got the strikeout pitch going tonight, doesn't he?
Yep. 6 in 3 innings so far. Catcher caught a foul ball there.
Now he's ahead again on the count 0-2.
Looks like the Riverhawks got some bullpen action going. Looks like Austin Franzen warming up just in case. I wouldn't expect him to come out, but we'll see. See what Coach Irwin has in mind.
Weak swing for a strikeout there. 7 of them for Banowitz. Now we know why he led the league in strikeouts.
Yeah. Yep. Like I said, you got 2 above average high school pitches, and it's going to do you a lot of good.
And here comes the Hewling. Does he have the only
Yep,
hit?
Only hit for the Riverhawks so far tonight.
Nice solid single right back up the middle his first time.
See if he can't get something going for the Riverhawks here in the fourth. Cal Wheat got a little bit going in there in the top of the inning. Let's see if the Riverhawks can come back with something.
Yeah, I see the Riverhawks do have Franzen warming up down there. You never know, being it's going to be, third time around in the lineup, I believe.
Leadoff hitters due up for the Warriors next inning, so could be kind of part of Coach Irwin's plan, make them have to see 2 or 3 two different guys throughout the game.
Got him behind in the count again, too now, 1-2. Looks like he's settling in kind of now, doesn't it?
Yep.
Getting his off-speed pitches, everything working. There it must got a piece of it.
Yeah, I didn't
Stay
think he did
alive.
either, but he must have. Yeah, he's really starting to mix in that curveball a lot more now, throwing the Riverhawk batters off balance.
And here's the 1-2 pitch.
Nice
He checks. Nice check by Hewling.
Yep.
2-2.
Yeah, after seeing those two curveballs, that fastball coming up right about the chest, it looks pretty juicy for you, but that was a nice job of laying one off there. Way to stay alive.
Hanging in there, doing a good job battling. 2-2 yet with one out here. Bottom half of the fourth inning in a 0-0 ball game.
Yeah, like you said earlier on, the Riverhawks, for a guy that, you know, really dominated the conference this year, the Riverhawks are putting together some good at-bats for the most part. They've had a couple 3 or 4 pitch strikeouts, but a lot of guys working deep counts.
Oh, he took one right down the pipe there.
Yeah. Thought he was getting that curveball again.
Out number 2 now. That brings up the left-handed Aiden Hewling.
He struck out his first at-bat. See if he can put one in play. Wow.
He didn't get the call there either. I thought might have been one.
I thought that looked like a pretty good one there right at the knees.
Ball won the count with 2 outs here.
It's a tough matchup for Hewling, lefty on lefty. Those
Yes,
are
it is.
real hard at-bats.
And he goes after one up high now. Now he's in a, it's 1-1, isn't it now?
Yep, 1-1 count. Top of the order due up for the Warriors in the 5th.
There's one up high, 2-1 the count. And the pitch by Banowitz. There, he's got one in there, 2-2. Has he struck out both hitters this inning?
Yep. Going for his 3rd.
Actually going for 4 in a row now, the way it looks.
Yep, 4 in a row. 9th overall if he gets this one.
Yep.
Wow. That was lower than the first pitch he called the ball.
Got the call, though, and that ends the inning now. Quite a pitcher's duel tonight. 0-0 going to the top of the 5th inning.
The Downtown Pub in downtown Preston, owned and operated by Corey Driscoll and Tayden Helmley since 2010, is now offering catering services, including weddings, anniversaries, and parties, as well as offering hall rental. The grill is open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday, 11 to 2 p.m. Be sure to check out their lunchtime specials on their Facebook page. It's the place to meet your friends for a great time and great food. The Downtown Pub in downtown Preston. Phone 563-689-5262. For prompt and courteous service that you can count on, call Total Comfort Heating and Cooling of Preston. They take pride in their HVAC equipment and installation service, and that's why you can count on them for energy-efficient heating and cooling systems that are also budget-friendly. Total Comfort sells Bryant heating and air conditioning equipment and Climate Master geothermal systems and services all makes and models of heating and air conditioners. Total Comfort Heating and Cooling, 402 East White Street in Preston. Call 563-689-3450.
All right, Trent Camp back out there on the mound here in the 5th inning for the Riverhawks. 0-0 ball game. 3rd time up now for the leadoff hitter, Chase Canuck.
He's grounded out to second base both times tonight.
And he starts him off with a strike at the knees.
It's good to see Nate coming after these guys right away. You know, sometimes you can see pitchers later in the game, 5th, 6th, 7th inning, and having a hard time getting strike 1 right away.
Yep. There's one up high for a 1-1 count. And he got him to chase one up a little. Ahead on the count now. Now, do you think, Bill, it's hard to throw your curveball against the left-handers like that?
It can be sometimes for guys that really pull the curveball down. For a right-handed batter, they pull it kind of starting inside and pulling it back outside. But, I mean, guys that have thrown a curveball a while and kind of know what side of the plate they're throwing it to, it's not as much of a challenge. But I'll tell you what, one really good pitch is when you bury that backdoor curveball to a left-handed hitter.
Got him swinging yet. Still 1-2 the count. Nobody out here in the top half of the 5th inning.
I don't think he's gone curveball yet. This at-bat, has he?
I don't think
all
so.
fastballs. We'll see if he goes.
Might be a good time for one, like you said. Bury one right in there. As long
Throw
as
it right towards his back foot is about where you want to go with this one. Oh, wow.
Didn't get the call. Didn't look too bad. 2-2.
Looked like another fastball there. See if he goes back with the curveball.
There's going to be a solid single to center. That brings up the 2-hitter, Connor Schneer, with Caleb Banowitz in the on-deck circle.
3rd hitter in the night for the Warriors. So doing a good job. Those guys putting the ball in play. Only 3 strikeouts so far tonight for Nate.
I very much doubt you might see the steal, but I doubt if you're going to see the bunt here because then, oh, by God, they tried it. You know, I don't know. If I'm coaching and they bunt him over, you might just put Banowitz on first base.
Yeah, then you get a – but we've also seen one of their better hits of the night come from their 4-hitter, Vanderheiden.
That's true.
Hit that ball hard in the gap his last at-bat. So,
yep.
Not a guy that you – definitely want to welcome up to the plate, but I think you'd rather go after him than Banowitz. Nate's going to have to be quick here. Leadoff hitter on first base. I'm sure he's probably got some wheels.
He does. I've seen it. I think he's got double-digit steals for the year, Canuck. Getting his lead, 2 out there now. That's a good idea to throw over.
What do we got, a 1-1 count? 0-1.
0-1 count.
Yep, tried that bunt the first pitch, that's right.
Nobody out here, top half of the 5th inning.
There we go.
Now he's got him in a hole, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect the bunt to be on here now. I think Nate's got to work for the strikeout pitch if I had to guess.
Yeah, he could sure use one here.
I don't even think you mess with the curveball. I think you want to go high fastball and hope for a chase. If not, you still have a 1-2 count. Pitch out for the Riverhawk. Oh, man.
Yeah, they had the pitch out. They had it called, but
still want to work for that strikeout pitch, though, here. Like I said, it'd be big to get one out with Banowitz on deck.
That's going to be interesting, Bill, to see what Coach does if he gets the strikeout here.
Yeah, yep.
And the pitch by Trent Camp.
Got him. Nice pitch.
Yep. There he looked like he might have got a corner once.
Yeah.
That's a good pitch.
He's been working on that outside corner all night and finally got the call he was looking for.
Yep, and that was almost a no-brainer there. So they put him on with an intentional walk.
Nate didn't even really hesitate there. As soon as I'm called strike 3, he was kind of signaling for him to put him on base. Which makes a lot of sense. Like we said, he's one of the best hitters in the conference. You don't want to give him something easy.
And also it sets up a forced play.
Force out at third or every base.
Every base but play but home. Yep.
Yeah, Vanderheiden hit a ball hard to the gap his last at bat, but Hewling was able to make a good play out in right field on it.
I think it's the right move, whether it works out or not.
Yep. Yeah. No looking back on this one and think, God, why did we do that? I think no matter what comes of this situation, that's definitely the right move. Nate's got to settle down here.
Yeah, he does. Really don't want to walk this hitter. Got a 2-0 count. Now he needs to come back in the strike zone here. 3-0. Austin Henning on deck. And the bases are loaded now with the walk. Another jam for the Riverhawks. Let's see what they do here with Coach coming out to have a little discussion. I don't think he'll make the pitching change.
Yeah, Henning's got a strikeout, and he reached on that error in the 4th inning, so I think it'd be big for the Riverhawks here to get a ground ball.
Yep.
And I'm kind of surprised Coach Irwin doesn't have the infielders and they're talking to them, because I think one thing you want to go over with your infield right now, even though the double play is in order on a soft ground ball with a guy that could potentially have some speed at the plate, if you don't think you can turn 2, the play is at home.
I think
you want to cut that runner down.
For the first baseman and third baseman to play even, and maybe the shortstop second play for the double play up the middle maybe.
Yep. I think that's the right move here.
Yep. Well, we'll see what the senior Trinkamp bears down and does now.
Yep.
Got 1 out and the bases loaded.
Worked out of a couple jams tonight. We'll see what he's got in the bag.
And he starts him off with a strike.
That's a big strike 1 there.
It is.
Most important pitch in baseball is strike 1, especially guys on base.
And here he comes with the strike 1 pitch. Little bit high.
Warriors have done a good job laying off those high pitches tonight. Nate's gone up there quite a bit, but they've been pretty disciplined at the plate, drawing a lot of walks, seeing a lot of pitches.
And he's ahead on the count now. You were saying earlier this kid has struck out once tonight.
Strikeout and, reached on an error. So not too much production from him so far. It'll be interesting to see what pitch Nate wants here.
Yeah.
You're looking for a ground ball, but that high fastball is your strikeout pitch. Dropped in a,
wow. Oh, he dropped in
a beautiful curveball.
Wow. I can see where that would have froze the batter too.
Yep.
That is a huge second out now.
That might be his best pitch of the night right there.
I think so. That brings up the third baseman, Lane Vanderheiden. What's he done,
He's
Bill?
got a walk and a single tonight, so he's done pretty good. Nate's got to be careful with him here.
Just high. Almost got him to chase. Ball 1 the count.
Boy, if Nate could get out of this one, wouldn't that be 2 big jams to work out of back-to-back innings?
Now he's got to come. 2-0.
Yep, got to come after him now. Can't be walking in a run. He's got 2 outs. Just get a ground ball, let the fielders make a play here.
Probably take pitch, ain't it? He went. It was a strike anyway. Now Trinkamp's back in the count, 2-1. Got to come again, though, don't he?
He's got to find that little fastball here. That's the pitch he's looking for. Good pitch.
There it is. Nice pitch again to even the count.
Right on the inside corner. He's really got to dig in the bag now. He threw a good curveball there the last at bat to Henning, but I think this pitch right here has to be his best pitch of the night. You don't want to run to 3-2.
Just a little low. Now the runners will be off at the pitch.
He's got to dig deep and find one here.
Full count here.
I know I keep saying it, but he's got to make his best pitch here.
Yep. Big pitch by Trinkamp. Here's the delivery. Foul ball.
Nate did a nice job there.
Yes, he
throwing
did.
a strike, that's the biggest thing here right now. I mean, if you throw a strike and the guy hits a single,
yep.
Oh well, right. But you just don't want to walk in that run. That's the biggest thing here. Don't know if Nate had a change of thought there on his pitch or what. He kind of stepped off and
giving him a battle there up at the plate.
Yeah.
Another nice pitch.
What a battle this is, too. No runs so far in the game. Bases loaded, 2 outs, full count.
Yeah, it's pressure packed.
Yeah. Well, this is exactly who the Riverhawks want on the mound. Senior that's been in this situation. Right. Wow, fouled off another one. What is that now? Nine pitches in the
I'll
at-bat?
bet it's somewhere up. Eight pitches probably in the at-bat.
Definitely making him work, but Nate's got to keep throwing the strikes. That's the biggest thing here. Absolutely cannot have a walk.
And the runners have their leads here with 2 outs, a full count, top half of the 5th inning. No score.
Yes, sir. Oh, what?
Wow.
Man.
Thought he had strike 3 there. He didn't get the call, though, on the corner.
Wow.
So that's ball 4, and the first run of the ball game crosses the plate.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but Nate's got to come back here and try to limit the damage now.
Yep. Up comes the 7-hitter, Seth Boothian.
That's a brutal one there. I mean, the pitcher's out there working to make his best pitch, and he hits the outside corner like that. That's tough.
Starts him out with the strike. Yeah, I honestly thought he would get the call there when you battle like that.
I mean, the pitcher, he executed his pitch there. He hit the outside corner with his fastball. It's exactly what he was looking to do. I don't know. Time to move on, though. Time to get this out.
That's right.
That's only 1 run. You're going to have to score 1 to win anyway.
There's a pop-up out to right. Should be caught. Limited the damage. So anyway, 1 run. That's not too bad out of all that. And at the end of 4.5 innings of play, the score, Kelmus Wheatland 1, Riverhawks coming to bat. Okay, here we go now in the bottom half of the 5th inning, trailing just 1-0. We've got the 9-hitter, Aiden Groover, and then the top of the order, Carson Fegan and Brig Borman. See if these young ones can set the table for your RBI guys.
Riverhawks got to get 1 back now. Game's not over. Still 3 more innings to be played, so.
Yep.
Still a lot of time to put good swings on the ball. All you got to do is get 1 across and tie this game up. That's all you just got to get 1.
And he starts him off with strike 1. And strike 2. Now Groover's going to have to battle down on the count. And there he goes right after him for strike 3. What is that, number
10.
9 or 10?
Number 10 for him.
And he's all of what they've talked about as far as I can see. He's a good pitcher.
Good curveball. His command has wavered a little bit tonight, but nothing terrible. He's worked out any trouble he's gotten in. So
see what Fegan does now. 3rd trip up.
Can definitely see why a couple college coaches were looking at him, that's for sure.
Taking our cuts, but
yeah. 5 strikeouts in a row for Bandowitz now.
There's strike 1 on Carson Fegan. Just missed a little bit high.
Yep.
Boy, he don't like the call then right above the.
It's been a very tight zone tonight.
There's a ball low. What do you think, Bill? Is he up to 70 pitches yet or not that much?
I mean, he's had a couple base runners in 2nd and 3rd inning, but last inning he struck out the side and then a quick strikeout there. This one. He's probably right in the 65, 70 range if I had to guess.
2-2 now with 1 out.
Nice job to fight that off.
Yep.
It's about all you can do with that curveball when you're looking for the hard fastball, and it keeps you off balance with that one. Just try and fight it off. Keep looking for the fastball.
And the pitch. And he fought another one off now.
Good at bat going for Carson.
Still sitting with a 2-2 count with 1 out here. Riverhawks down just 1-0.
Good take.
Good take.
Come on, buddy.
Low. Full count.
Okay, go at him, kid. Go at him. On your toes, fellas. On your toes.
Let's see what pitch Banowitz has here. I would guess fastball.
I would say so too.
Yep, went with the fastball. Carson putting together a pretty good at bat.
Yes, he is. I'll bet you that's 8 pitches or so.
Yep. Yeah, this is third time around for the Riverhawks. You hope some of these guys start to see it a little better. Hopefully put some good swings on the ball. The Riverhawks have really only hit about, I think, 1 or 2 hard hits tonight, so that's going to have to change if you want to be able to put a run across the board.
Here's the full count pitch. And another foul ball.
Man, he's fighting up there.
Yes, he is. See if he can't coax the walk out of him yet.
Right by, kid. Come on.
Good take.
And there's ball 4. He did draw the walk.
That's a hard pitch to lay off.
That's a start now. 1 out and a runner on.
You'd like to see Carson be able to take second here, but like we said, a lefty on the mound, a guy who's probably got a lot of experience with working on keeping runners close over there and a good pickoff move, so got to be careful over there. But Carson is 10 out of 11 on steals for the year.
Not getting much of a lead, though, are we?
Not yet. No. Yeah, you can see how Banowitz is a little deceptive. He keeps his eye over there at first base till he's going all the way home.
And he starts Borman off with a strike. He's had kind of a tough night up the plate, hasn't he?
Yeah, he walked his last at bat and had
he did.
strike out his first at bat, so 0 for 1 with a walk. Riverhawks just got to keep their heads up in the game right now. Like we said, 3 innings left. There's still a lot of time left to tie this game up.
Went after a little bit of a high one there.
Right here.
Yep.
Come on now.
Now he's down on the count 0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Katie wants to know where Lonnie saw that. She's not buying it.
Or the leaper just texted a lady whose grandson plays for North Sea.
I would think he could be tough on left-handers.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, anytime, regardless of who's pitching, a lefty-on-lefty matchup is tough, but especially with a guy who,
Come on, kid. Right here.
this is the most velocity the Riverhawks have seen all year, if I had to guess.
Yep.
I was trying to follow it.
Get through. Yes. No.
Just foul past the bag at first.
Oh, I thought he got a glove on it. That's my apologies. I thought the first baseman got a glove on it when he dived for it.
Hope he roped it solid,
that
but
was
just
close. Real close one there. That would have helped. Carson
probably would have got to third base.
Third base there for sure.
So the count remains 0-2 on Borman here with 1 out.
It's a good swing by Brigg.
Yep.
Stay focused here.
There you go.
Got him looking. Number 11 on the night, huh?
Yep.
Now let's see what Connor Groover can do with 2 outs here.
All right, let's go, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, without, we're used to the running game a lot, but he's kind of shut that down on us. We're a little bit leery of getting much of a lead off up there. Starts him off with a ball now.
Yeah, talking about how difficult that is on lefties, I noticed Banowitz's front foot is kind of really positioned towards first base. That shows you how difficult that is. He's kind of throwing, it feels like as a left-handed batter, he's throwing right at you when he's delivering home.
2-0.
Hard to pick up pitches sometimes with a guy that throws like that.
Almost had him leaning. He almost had him leaning there. Yeah, that's
a good move.
It's a good move, is right. Yeah.
The Riverhawks, I'm sure, would love to be able to have Keegan take second here, but like I said, you don't want to run into an out either.
And the count moves to 3-0. I tell you, Bill, if we can get him on somehow, I still like to take our chances with the senior trink camp coming up next.
All the way back. Come on, let's go.
I just want to say, though, this strike zone has been very tight tonight. I mean, I get for a playoff game, they want to keep things tight and you don't want crazy calls, but I mean, some of these are a little outrageous. If the pitcher's hitting the spot at the knees, it's right over the plate. You got to start making some calls.
There's ball 4. Opportunity knocking again with 2 outs. See what Trink Camp can do to help himself here.
It's 5 walks on the night for Banowitz. Definitely been probably his only weakness of the night. He's got the strikeout pitch working and no runs so far. Only 1 hit, I think.
What's Nate done?
Nate's got a strikeout and a hit by pitch.
There's ball 1.
Gotta find the gap here. Carson should, with 2 outs, Carson
he would score. I think he would score.
Anything to the outfield he's scoring on, but by my calculations, I think the Riverhawks only have 1 hit to the outfield tonight.
Oh, that's hit pretty good.
Stay fair. Man,
foul ball.
Boy, that would have been nice. Riverhawks had the steal on there too.
Come on, kid. Come on now.
Fegan caught Banowitz sleeping on the mound and didn't really take a look at him at second. I think he would have had it stolen pretty easily, but Nate got a pitch he liked and took a swing at it.
Looked good off the bat.
Yeah, I thought it was staying fair. It was just about 10 feet foul, it looked like.
And the count's 1-1 now. We've got Fegan out at second base and Groover at first with 2 outs. They'll be off with the crack of the bat here.
Nate's got a battle now.
Yes, he does.
Okay, let's go, buddy. Come on now. On your toes, fellas. On your toes.
Is that going to stay in?
Might think that's going to stay in. Oh! Catcher and first baseman indecisive. Who wanted it?
Oh, I think that's the pitcher Banowitz, but
oh, it was, wasn't it?
Can't really hear from up here if there was some communication issues or what happened there, but I could kind of tell from here the catcher didn't really look like he had a good look on it. He wasn't under it at all, and I seen Banowitz coming in at the last second, but
new life for Trent Camp.
Riverhawks catch a break. Hopefully take advantage of it here. Nice little base hit to the left center gap would be real nice.
Yeah, because I really think Fegan will score on a hit.
Yeah, I think anything to the outfield. Well, Coach Irwin's going to send him regardless.
Right.
Nice job.
Inside, 2-2.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Work hard. Work hard.
The Riverhawks are battling up there, that's for sure tonight.
And the count runs full. Now the good thing, the runners are off at the pitch.
Runners will have get off a head start here.
Hey, airtight, guys. Airtight.
Nate's got a...
But Groover's got to make sure he delivers home now.
They are holding them at first, so you don't want to... Good job to fight that off.
Good battle going on between the 2 pitchers.
2 seniors that have been playing against each other for the last 5 years. I'm sure they've been waiting for this for a long time. We'll see who comes out on top.
Yep. All right, full count pitch again coming. Fegan the lead off second, Groover off first, and the pitch. Another
strikes.
foul ball. Good at bat going. I'm sure Trinkamp knows this could possibly be his last at bat for the game. I mean, it could be.
Yeah, at the rate Banowitz is pitching, you definitely want to capitalize on this. This is big here. Wow. This is a battle going. Banowitz is throwing a lot of fastballs here that Nate's following off it. I don't know on a 3-2 count if he wants to mess with the curveball or not. We could see it, but he might keep challenging him with fastballs. I don't know. We'll see.
And here we go again. Here's the pitch.
Wow. He kind of check swung that one. I don't know if he thought that curveball was going to get buried in the dirt.
That's got to be tough
Keep
up there.
fighting, though.
You'd like to see ball four, but
got to have that mindset, though, that you want to keep hitting because you know Banowitz is going to keep coming after you with strikes. You can't be looking for a walk up there right now.
Pay attention over there, Groover. That's hit pretty hard.
Over his head.
Oh, a nice running catch by the left fielder. Trinkamp hit it hard, but a nice catch to end the inning.
Thought that one was finding the gap.
Well, that moves us to the top of the sixth now with a 1-0 Calamus-Wheatland lead. And it looks like the Riverhawks are making a pitching change now, bringing in the right-hander Franzen, and that moves some around. Now Trinkamp goes to shortstop, Carson Fegan to second base, and Aiden Groover out to center field is the alignment now for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, Nate was kind of flirting with trouble there those last few innings. It's probably a smart move for Coach Irwin to let Austin finish out these last 2 innings.
Yep. Well pitched game, though, by Trinkamp. I still look back at that full count pitch. Not called a strike, but.
I just gotten a message that Banowitz is at 102 pitches, so he's definitely nearing his pitch count. He's only got 8 left. I think 110 is the max, if I'm remembering correctly. So.
And the DH leading off now with a ball 1 count. And a foul ball out of play, so the count's 1-1 now. And Franzen with the 1-1 pitch. A little bit high for ball 2. Riverhawks have to hold them right here.
Yeah. Yeah, don't want to dig yourself any deeper of a hole when you're already in.
And ball 3 now.
3-1?
3-1, yep. 3-1 the count. There he got an inside corner call. Yeah, he's got to go right after this 8th place hitter.
Yep. Yeah, I don't want no free bases to start the inning. Just a little bit foul.
Yep. Just foul down first base. Count remains 3-2 now. Riverhawks trailing in the game, just 1-0.
Looks like Forrett's got a pop out to the pitcher and reach on a fielder's choice in his 2 at-bats so far tonight.
Ground ball to third, nicely picked by Hewling, and a throw over to first for the first out of the inning. That's always good to get that first out.
Yep. Get that first one. Now you got 9-hitter up. Try to get another quick one here.
Yep.
While we got a chance, I'd like to give Nate a shout out too on a nice job pitching tonight. His last game ever at him and Justin, both their last game at Junior Miller Field here in Miles. Nate threw a pretty good game. That 1 run through 5 innings, but not to take anything away from him. That was a great start. We'll see if Austin can finish it up for him.
Yep. And here's a pitch to Magnus. Got him going now. 1-1 the count with 1 out.
Sands he's been a strikeout victim both plate appearances tonight.
It's really been a well-played game though tonight. This is about what we all thought.
Both teams top of the conference for a reason. These 2 teams are, so. Kind of looking at some of these ages too. Looks like both teams have a lot to look forward to in the next few years. Riverhawks, like we said, only have 2 seniors, and if I'm looking right, I think I only see 2 seniors on the Warriors roster as well. So
some good baseball coming up the next few years.
Both teams will be competing with each other the next few years for sure.
There's a sky-high pop-up to the infield. Looks like Fegan wants it. Makes the catch for 2 outs. Now comes the leadoff batter, Chase Canuck. This will be his 4th trip up to the plate here now.
I have Kanaki down as 1 for 3 with a single tonight, and he scored the only run for the Warriors. So
another high pop-up. This should be, looks like Fegan wants it again. And that in, nice job by Franzen to keep us right where we're at. Now we're heading to the bottom of the 6th inning with Calamus Wheatland leading 1-0. Okay, it's getting late. Just 1-0 though, and up comes Austin Franzen, who's been a real solid hitter all year for us. See what he can come up with. Goes after the first pitch, foul ball. I don't think anybody has a play though. Nope. Strike 1.
Yeah, Banowitz has run his pitch count up there pretty high. He's at 103 pitches now, so he's only got 7 left in the game. He will be able to finish the batter that he starts before 110 though, so see if the Riverhawks can make him work a little bit here and force him out of the game. He's definitely been a tough one to score on tonight.
There's a ball up high. 1-1 the count. We've got Franzen up with Weber on deck, and then Ashton Hewling to follow. And the 1-1 pitch. Swung through it.
Good swing.
1-2.
Riverhawks are right on a lot of these pitches. Just got to put the barrel to the ball here. getting the leadoff guy on would be huge, I think, for the Riverhawks.
Foul ball.
It's exactly what they're looking for here. Run a deep count. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's got 4 pitches left, maybe 3 or 4.
Franzen keeps battling now. Caught him there.
Dropped in a good one.
I believe that's number 12 for him.
12 strikeouts on the night. I've also just gotten word that North Cedar beat Albernet in Albernet tonight, 5-3. So the winner of this game will travel to Albernet Saturday to take on North Cedar in the district final.
Ooh, that almost, in a way, surprises me.
Well, North Cedar does play a two-way conference, though. They play good competition all year. They're ready for it. So I don't really know much about them at all, but I know Albernet had a real good club this year, so it probably took a lot to bring them down tonight. Not 100% sure on this either, but I think this is going to be Banowitz's last batter. I think he's hit 110.
And we got the strike one pitch to. There's a ball outside. Yeah, if that's correct, this would be the last batter.
I would assume Cal Wheat's going to go to their number 2 pitcher, Brian Forrett, once Banowitz has reached his pitch limit.
There's a swing and a miss. Count 1 and 2. With 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And strike 3 for 13 strikeouts now.
Yeah,
and I think you're right. I think Coach is coming out.
Big shout out to Caleb Banowitz, though, on a very well thrown game. No runs, almost 6 innings, 13 strikeouts. Had a couple walks tonight, but he managed to work out of all of it. That's a pretty good talent there. Kirkwood's getting a good one, that's for sure.
Yeah. And, you know, we knew, I knew coming in that he was a solid pitcher.
Yeah. Yep.
We knew that we might have trouble putting the bat on the ball.
I mean, a guy that has 80 strikeouts in 36 innings, you don't really expect to come in and put 7 runs across the board on him. You just, hoping to scrape across 1 or 2, but Riverhawks definitely had their opportunities last inning.
And is this number 15, is this that Brian Forrett?
Yep, this is him. The only other senior on the roster for the Warriors.
Oh, and while we got a little break in the action here, Bill, there's something else I've wanted to say, and it was put in the papers, and this senior class, you can go back through the athletics of this past year, football, basketball, and now baseball. Only 1 regular season game was lost, and that was in football.
That's incredible.
Basketball was number 1 ranked all year.
Football's only regular season loss came to a team that made it out to the Unidome in 1A, or in 8-man, so.
And I think our loss in the tournament was the team that won the title. Was that correct? Don Bosco?
Yep. Yeah, they won it. Actually made pretty quick work of everyone in the 8-man field.
Yep. So they got a lot to be proud of, and this one ain't near over yet either.
No, a little bit of game left here still.
So that's going to bring up Ashton Hewling here now once Forrett gets his warm-up tosses in. There'll be 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
I believe, if I'm looking right, he still has the only hit of the night for the Riverhawks. Ashton does, so could use a big one here from him. The Riverhawks got to get something going. Two-out rally wouldn't be all that bad here to try and tie the game up.
Right, and if nothing else, Bill, just getting a runner on here gets us back to close to the top of the order in the last inning.
Yep.
And the pitch by Forrett. Ball up high. And here's the next pitch. There's going to be a solid hit by Hewling.
There we go.
He's got our 2 hits of the game so far. Maybe that'll spark something now.
Yeah, let's get some energy going here from the Riverhawks. Kind of feed off of that and keep it going.
Yeah, I look over. I don't know. I'd like to see the dugout
Yeah.
get a little more excited over there.
Yeah.
But
A little sense of urgency maybe. We're down to the last 4 outs.
and here's his brother, Aiden Hewling, up to bat now. He takes ball 1. Like we said, the only benefit out of this, if we don't get nowhere this inning, we're going to get back to the top of the order.
Top of the order.
There's a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. I don't believe you want to go nowhere with Hewling at first because he don't have the wheels.
No, and I know Banowitz has a pretty good arm behind the plate as well.
Oh, that's where he went.
He went to catcher. So.
Yeah. There he fouls one off past third. Down in the count now. He's got to protect now. Got to give him a battle here now. Runner gets his lead at first, and here's the pitch.
Oh, wow. Wow, I don't know about that, dude.
Yeah, well, he rung him up on strike 3 there. So that ends that inning. It looked a little high and outside.
Coach Irwin's got some words for the umpire, and
Yes, he
understandably
does.
so.
But anyway, that ends the 6th inning with the score: Cal Wheat 1, Riverhawks 0.
Jesse Jepson at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart just off Highway 64 in Miles is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. From basic automotive maintenance like oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues, stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store.
Okay, we're to the top of the 7th inning now. Franzen doing the pitching now. Tight ball game, 1-0. 2-3-4 up.
Looks like about the same spot. He just rung up our batter the last inning. So
yeah, there's ball 1.
We'll see if Austin can settle in here, though. Got to find the strike zone, adjust to it.
And a strike, 1-1 the count. Banowitz on deck, so pretty important to get this two-hitter here.
Definitely want to get this first guy. Banowitz is 1 for 1 with 2 walks on the night, too. So
it's a ball up high.
Definitely made his presence felt at the plate. I got Shear down as 0 for 3 so far tonight with a strikeout.
2-1 the count now. Strike 2. 2-2.
Pretty good outside pitch there by Austin. You can tell that sometimes when a guy really pulls his head and looks like he's pulling off the ball. Good one.
And strike 3 by Franzen.
Another good outside pitch there by Austin.
Now comes Caleb Banowitz up. We'll see what they do if they work around him.
Riverhawks are putting on that shift they've been working on all night with them.
Yep.
Second base and third base on the right side of second base. They leave the shortstop over on the other side of the field by himself.
Ball up high.
There's a good pitch. Wow, man. Wow.
Ball 2. That looked like a nice corner job there.
Yeah, you know, the umps had a tight zone all night, but how are you going to expand for a couple batters and then bring it back in for the next 2?
And that gets in the gap. Stand-up double for Banowitz.
Well, you can see what all the hype's about with this kid now.
Oh, yeah.
On base all 4 times. Threw a shutout on the mound through 6 innings with 13 strikeouts. It's a
real good ball player there.
Yep. Riverhawks just got to try and keep that guy on base here now.
Now it brings up the cleanup batter, Cole Vanderheiden. I think you said he had a hit earlier in the game.
No, he had that hard line out to the gap last time that Hewing made the sliding play on in right field. He's
they're putting him on. Not too bad an idea either.
Yeah. I mean, really, apart from Banowitz and a couple other guys at the top of the order, they really haven't. I see Lane Vanderheiden batting 6th, has 2 walks and a single tonight, but
here comes Henning up the bat.
Oh man, I hate to keep going on about the strike zone, but some of these just look right there. I don't understand.
Trouble with that can frustrate a pitcher too.
Gets him out of his rhythm.
1-1 the count. Got 1 out here in the top half of the 7th inning.
See if we can't get a ground ball to the shortstop or second baseman here. Nate and Carson have turned a couple double plays this year. They got a pretty good rhythm down between those two. There's a good one.
There's strike 2. Strikeout would probably even be better.
Yep. Yeah, you take a strikeout here too. Could see the curveball here. Austin's got a pretty good one. Nope, went back
Foul
to the
ball. Still 1-2 the count.
He's been pretty late on that fastball every swing this at bat. I wouldn't surprise me if he went back to it again. Don't need to bother with that curveball if he's not catching up to that fastball.
And here's the pitch by Franzen. Foul ball. I don't know if it's going to stay in play. First baseman over. Nope.
Just foul.
Just got out of play. Count remains 1-2.
What a ball game this has been, though. I mean, exactly what we were expecting between these two teams. A low scoring, good defense, good pitching. About everything you expect out of a playoff game.
Another foul ball.
Boy, he just got a piece of that one.
I have a feeling you're going to see the good breaker out of him now on 1-2.
Tested him with that fastball a couple times now.
I think Borman and him are going to call for it. I really do.
Yeah, there it was. Good
there
pitch.
It was.
That's a good curveball.
That's 2 outs now. And that brings up Lane Vanderheiden.
Like I mentioned before, he's been on base all 3 times, 2 walks and a single for him tonight.
Well, I tell you what, their chances wouldn't be that bad going to the bottom if you can hold them right here.
Yeah.
There's strike 1.
Yep. Riverhawks got 9-1-2 due up.
Infield's got to knock everything down, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And here's the strike 1 pitch.
Biggest thing here is keeping that guy from scoring.
Fegan doing a good job of holding him. Got him down 0-2.
Having a tough time with that fastball. He's been a little behind on first 2 swings of the at-bat.
I think possibly get him to chase one up.
Yeah, I'd go up with it here.
I'd go up with it. I would.
Good pitch.
There it is. Nice job by Franzen. Both pitchers, Trinkamp, Franzen, did their job. Now let's see what the bats can do. We're down to our final 3 outs. Well, for it, finishing up his warm-up pitches, and here we go now, bottom half of the seventh. We've got Aiden Groover, then the top of the order, Carson Fegan, then Brig Borman, and hopefully a few more yet.
Let's see if the Riverhawks got a little magic left in their season here.
That's a high pop-up, probably going to be caught by the center fielder. Oh, no!
Wow.
Nobody wanted it. The ball drops in.
Wow, that's exactly the break the Riverhawks needed.
Maybe.
That's what the Riverhawks needed right there. You got your fastest guy on base now.
Talk out there, guys.
There's
Crunch time.
might be the break they wanted.
Crunch time for the Riverhawks. Got to get that run across
Top
somehow.
of the order now, Carson Fegan.
I kind of wondered about that. The center fielder came in and then looked at the second baseman like he thought he had a play on it, but good take. That's another one, though, that I thought looked
Was
real,
on
real
the edge.
Close. Real close.
Ball one. This is a tough call, though, with that
Yeah,
Banowitz behind. He can throw you out, too.
that's trouble back there.
I
Neither
don't
one
think
looks like
any-
they had a good play.
Nobody's got that
Wow.
one again. Another break, maybe. Foul ball.
1-1 count?
1-1 count.
Let's see if
We
Carson.
got to get on top of the ball, though,
Yeah.
and hit it hard
Yep.
somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, Riverhawks are dipping a little in their swings, I think.
Yes.
Getting under these balls. Caught a break there on that first one, but you can't expect that to happen every time.
Getting a little lead out there
Yeah,
for
he
Groover.
he could be going. Oh. Good
There,
play.
he stayed off the high one
Good
once.
Riverhawks got a every at bat here is huge for the Riverhawks. You got to really focus in and.
2-1 sound right to you?
Yep, yeah, 2-1, I believe.
Boy, this is a big pitch for Forret.
Yep.
3-1.
Could maybe send the runner here. I don't know if you want to risk it. I
Well-
mean, that's the tying run right there. If he gets thrown out.
I'm going to say take a pitch.
Yeah.
I really am.
I think if it gets to 3-2, you send him. Get down.
Oh, and he ropes one there.
Yes.
Now we have a rally going, first and second, nobody out. The Riverhawks aren't going to go down easily. Nice, solid single by Fegan.
How about the clutch hitting by the Riverhawks here so far? It's not done yet, but how about the job by these two guys to get on base to start? That's exactly what you're looking for. You don't 2 quick outs and then you're trying to get guys on base. That's tough to come down from, but
Tell you the truth, Bill,
I think there's about a 99% chance this is a bunt.
probably our 2 quickest base runners.
Yep. 2 fastest guys on the
Tell
team.
you
I
what,
would
a
say.
gapper right now might just end the ball game. I do think Borman's going to be bunting here.
I think it's going to be really important for Groover to get a good jump at second, too. You don't want a hard bunt back to the pitcher or something,
Right.
field it easily and get
And
the force at third.
And make sure the bunt popped up that you get back in
Make
case
sure it
it
gets
is.
down. Ooh,
Just
foul.
foul ball by Borman.
That's good thinking, though. That's where you want it, right down that third base line, especially since the third baseman's not in very far.
He's a pretty good little handler of the bat.
Yep. I'd go right back to it again here. You still got another strike to play with.
Yep.
Got to make sure your runners get a good jump, and like you said on that, if that bunt's popped up, you got to absolutely make sure it gets down. You can't get doubled off.
But he's got to bunt something that's down in the strike zone, though, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
stay
you
off
go.
of them.
Come on, Brian.
Yeah.
1-1 the count. Probably the Riverhawks' biggest threat of the evening. First and second, nobody out here. Tying run at second, winning run at first base. Oh,
he
beautiful
might pick
bunt.
that up.
Everybody's
Wow.
going to be safe.
Wow.
The bases are loaded, fans. Nobody out. And up comes our RBI man, Connor Groover, Nate Trinkcamp,
I mean, can you
and
ask for
Austin
any?
Franzen.
Can you ask for any better of a situation for the Riverhawks? Bases loaded, no outs for your team leader and RBIs, and you can't write this stuff up.
Now, one thing they got to be leery of, line drive.
Yep.
Make sure
Yep.
they're paying attention. The line drives get through.
Coach needs to be talking to his base runners here and making sure all those guys are aware of that. But you got 3 pretty baseball savvy guys out on the bases right now. Hopefully they're all aware of what's going on and making sure. And the biggest thing here on a fly ball, your guy on third base, no matter what, when that ball's hit in the air, you're back to third base and wait until the ball's either caught or down on the ground.
Yep.
Too many times this year the Riverhawks have had a guy on third and they think a ball's going to get down in the outfield and they get about halfway off and then the ball ends up getting caught and they're having to scramble back to third and can't tag.
Absolutely. Like now, yes, get your lead off of third base, but get back on anything to the outfield.
Anything to the outfield you're getting back on, and you're 100% waiting till the ball's either caught or, like I said, lands down in the outfield somewhere. That run is vital right now.
Tell you what, opportunity's knocking right now. We'll see what happens.
You know Connor's ready for the situation too. He's ready to put a good swing on it.
Ball one outside.
That's one thing there, though. Got to make sure he comes to you. You don't want to chase something and help him out.
No outs here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Tying run over there on third base. Winning run on second base.
Corners are in for the Warriors. They're going to cut the runner down at the plate if the ball's hit to the either third base or first base.
Foul ball there. Count moves to 1-1 now. No outs here.
Outfielders are about average depth. Nobody's moved in or moved back at all.
That puts him in a hole 1-2 now.
Got to fight now. Can't have a strikeout here.
I really do, though. Whatever happens here, I'll take my chances with Trinkamp coming up next.
Good take.
Good take there. Ball low, 2-2.
I mean, even if you have to at this point, I know Connor's a little bit of a slugger, but choke up on the bat and just make sure you're putting something in play. Absolutely have to have one in play here. It's a good fight.
Foul ball down third.
Keep fighting off those tough pitches, get one you like, and drive it somewhere. That's what Connor's looking, that's what's in his head right now.
Yep, you look back, Franzen did the nice job to keep them right where they're.
Keep Cowweed at 1,
Yep.
Oh.
Ripped one, just foul down third. Looks to me like the Riverhawks are seeing Brian very well.
Well, and sometimes when you got a guy like Banowitz with a lot of velocity like that and then someone else comes in, and I mean, Fort's not throwing slow by any means, but not near as hard as Banowitz. The ball looks like it's coming in a little slower sometimes. You see it a little better.
And the pitch. Ropes a hit! Coach is going to send. The winning run's going to score.
He's going to score.
The Riverhawks pull it out.
Wow.
Oh, what a dramatic comeback by the Riverhawks. The coaches are jumping around the whole. They're all happy.
Connor Groover.
What a ball game. Connor Groover comes through in the clutch. And the Riverhawks advance on to Saturday night's district final.
I can't believe it.
What a way. Oh, the coaches are jumping up and down with the players. Having a good old time. I tell you what, Cal Wheat come to town and gave us one heck of a ball game.
I would like to mention that. Shout out to Cal Wheat. A great game. Their two seniors, Caleb Banowitz and Brian Forett, both had great careers. And like we said, that's a Cal Wheat team that they're going to be battling for the next few years. It's a young team still, and they got a lot of potential. But man, how about the Riverhawks there?
Oh my God, that's gutsy. That's pretty gutsy.
13 strikeouts through the first 6 innings. You got a guy that's kind of making you look kind of embarrassing up there at the plate, and to have that mindset to keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally you get to the 7th inning and you get an opportunity going and you capitalize on it. That's beautiful baseball right there.
What was I going to say? Oh, and upset apparently what we gather happened.
North Cedar
apparently upset Alburnett tonight. So now the Riverhawks travel to Alburnett for a 7 p.m. game Saturday night against North Cedar.
Let's get a big crowd there, everyone. The Riverhawks are putting together a great season. Let's show out for these guys. They're working hard this year.
Anyway, probably be our last telecast of the season, but enjoyed this immensely working with Bill Trinkamp. I'm going to go down now and say something to the players now. So,
thanks everyone for listening.
Yep, thanks Riverhawk fans.